Hello, today we're going to revise the words that we use to talk about the furniture in the living room. Now, today the classroom comes from my living room and I hope it will give you a clue for some of the objects we're going to look at in the classroom. So, over to the classroom to see our revision. Hello, I've been on half-term holiday. What about you? Yes, I know we're still in lockdown. I holiday in the garden because I think it's really important to make the most of what you have. And I'm lucky enough to have a garden to sit in and enjoy. So today, because we've had a week's break, our class is going to be revision. Revise, review and retain. That really means look at information again, and retain means keep it in your head and remember it again when you need it. So first thing we're going to think about for class is, does this belong in the living room? So the phrase, does this belong, means, will you find this piece of furniture in somebody's living room? Yes or no? Let's see how you do. So, what's this? Yes, you remembered, it's a sofa. Does this sofa belong in the living room? Yes or no? The correct answer is yes. What's this? We call it a lamp, and you might hear it called a standard lamp because it's a tall lamp, taller than the lamp that you have on your side table. So, does this lamp belong in the living room? Yes or no? Yes. Well done if you got those two correct. What's this? Now, the clue is in the name, so I'm just going to call this a set of scales. So, does this set of scales belong in the living room? Yes or no? No. Now, when I said the clue is in the name, that's because we often call these kitchen scales, so they belong in the kitchen. Well done if you got that right. Now let's look at some more furniture. What's this? It's a chair. Does this chair belong in the living room? No, because this is a special type of chair. We call it a computer chair, and you can tell from the legs at the bottom that have wheels that allow you to move around the space. If you don't use your computer in the living room, it doesn't belong there. If you have a big living room and you have your computer in there, it might belong. It doesn't belong in my living room. What's this? Can you remember the correct name? And does this belong in the living room? Yes, because this is an armchair, a different type of chair to the computer chair. What's this? This is another chair. Does this chair belong in the living room? No, because it's a dining chair and it belongs in the dining room, unless your house is open plan and you have the dining area and the living area in the same room. Confusing, isn't it? But for my living room, that chair does not belong. What's this? Does this belong in the living room? No, you got that one right, because this is a bed and this belongs in the bedroom. So what's this? Does this belong in the living room? No, because that's a sink. What else do we have? Bed. Does a bed belong in the living room? I think you answered no. Sink. Does a sink belong in the living room? I hope you answered no. Sofa. Does a sofa belong in the living room? Yes. Lamp. Does a lamp belong in the living room? Yes. Well done. Armchair. Does an armchair belong in the living room? Of course it does. So now we're going to match, and it's your turn to match the picture with the correct word. So here we have a picture. Think about what the picture is and point to the word on the screen that you think is the answer. Is this a sofa, scales, armchair, sink or bed? We're getting closer to the answer. It's a sofa. Well done if you match that word to the picture. The next picture. Is this a bed, a sofa, scales, an armchair or a sink? It's not a bed. It's not a sofa. It's not a sink. And it's not scales, so I hope that you matched the word armchair with the picture. Well done if you did. What's this? So now we're going to name the parts of the furniture. This means the bits that belong to the furniture. So we said this is a sink. Sink. We call it kitchen sink if it's in the kitchen. Tap. Basin. So that's the part of the sink. These are kitchen scales. Scales. We say kitchen scales because we use this in the kitchen. This is the bowl and this is the dial to help us weigh ingredients. This, remember, yes, it's an armchair. So, armchair. This is the back of the armchair, the arms of the armchair, the feet of the armchair, the seat, and the base. So this, can you remember? Yes, it's a sofa. Sofa. This is the back. 2 arms. The seat, and you can see for this one there are 5 seats and we have different sizes of sofas. So you might have a 3-seater, a 2-seater. Did you notice how my phrase changed there? I didn't say 2-seat sofa. I said seater. So we say 2-seater, 3-seater. And that's the base. 5-seater sofa here. Yes, that's easy. This is the bed. Bed. This is a double bed. We also have a single bed, and we have other sizes like king size and queen size, but this one is a double size, double bed. This is the headboard. This is the mattress. This is the footboard. And this is the base. And here are the legs. And that's the end of our revision for today. So remember, revise, review, retain. It means to keep going over the information that you know and make sure that you've remembered it sometime later. So don't forget to practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next lesson. Bye now.